Alright, welcome back to the second part of my DVD collection series. This time it's going to be Thomas. I was originally going to just do the DVDs on the second shelf, as you saw in the intro, part 1 if you didn't see. But I decided instead it'd be easier to just have it all in one big video, so we're covering two shelves. Again, the second shelf of DVDs, and the third shelf, as you can see here, of my Blu-rays and Tom's VHS tapes. Alright, let's get started. Alright, starting off with one of my childhood DVDs, Tom's and the Magic Railroad. I believe this is I'm pretty sure it's like the original 2000 version, no reprints or whatever. I don't know. It's a little damaged, as you can see, the shrink wrap's kind of peeling apart, you know what I mean. Here's the disc. Alrighty. One of the first DVDs that started my collection, up next. Best of Thomas. Love this release means a lot to me. It's the original Anchor Bay release, and it was one of the first that I did get to build my collection. Got off of Amazon and somehow it came with a pamphlet, so that's neat. If you hear the background noise is my uploading, actually the first part right as we speak, so yeah. Next up is Make Someone Happy, the Lionsgate version. There's something funny with the Lionsgate versions that I found, and I'll explain that later, once we get to some of the later releases. There's the disc. Well, not this one, but you'll see. There's a disc. Alright, this one's an interesting one. Best of James. I took down my Scotsman, so I'll fix that in a quick cut. But here's Best of James. This is actually the 2007 slipcover edition with the whistling nose. Here's the disc, and if I go to my extra DVDs. Here is the slipcover, and I might be asking, why don't you have it with the DVD on the shelf? For starters, I just don't really like it. Second, this part's broken, and most importantly, it's bulging pretty badly. That is a battery bulge if I've ever seen one. So, for the sake of my safety, I'm just going to leave this in a cardboard box. Because that's smart. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyways, quick cut so I can fix my Scotsman. Alright, we're back with Cranky Bugs. This is the original Anchor Bay copy. A bit of damage at the bottom, but I'm sure that can be fixed. Probably from me opening it wrong or something. And I'm only now realizing the case was put on the wrong side. It's put on upside down. This should be on this side, so I will have to fix that at a later date, but I can't be bothered right now. I'm feeling a goddamn bagel. Alright, next up. Races, Rescues, and Runaways. Another good release. Original Anchor Bay. Here's the disc. I just felt so weirdly, Percy's face, like the whole disc is rough, but when you feel over Percy's face, like his eyes, it's smooth. It's really weird. I don't know why the disc is colored this way. I don't know why you leave a disc in the sun, but who knows, right? Alright, next up is Spills and Chills. It is a 2009 Lionsgate edition. Here it is. Yeah. Huh. Yep, that's all the season 5 releases. Right now is Salty Secret. I got this one off of Amazon like a while ago. Anchor Bay release with weird sticky residue from the shrink wrap on the spine. A few of my other releases have that. There's the back. And there's the disc, in rather nice shape, I would say. It's very saturated, which I think is good. Who knows? Next up, Percy's Chocolate Crunch. This is another good, okay one, but I do like this one. It's original Anchor Bay one because it has the despite me getting it off of Amazon or wherever secondhand, it's so hard to open. It comes with the pamphlet, which why was it done in landscape? Oh, pardon that. Someone close the door. Why does house do that? Alrighty. This is an interesting one. Thomas's Snowy Surprise. I had it I don't remember owning this, but it was found in one of the house, in like a grandma's beach house or something. So I guess I had it. And I find it weird, especially since it's original Anchor Bay one, with the Snowy Surprise. It's like the first production run. See how it's only snows Thomas's Snowy Surprise? I don't know where this came from, how I got it. It was just found and put on my shelf. Simple as that. Don't know why. Alrighty. Next up, Thomas and Friends Get Along. An Anchor Bay release. Anchor Bay release. There's the disc. Oh, forgot to show the disc of Snowy Surprise. Alright, next one. I remember getting this one off of eBay, I believe. New Friends for Thomas. And I'm not sure. According to some of the a home media server I'm in, this never came in a white case, even though I found one on eBay. Maybe it's a case swap. As you can see here, it is kind of like finicky with this little hole showing. And it feels hard to open, but the material feels identical. There's the disc, and I think it looks quite good in a white case, so I'm keeping it like this. I ain't switching it out. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Even though it's a bit... The Early Years. The one where I didn't know it had a pamphlet until like a year ago. For only complete season DV in the US, minus Adventure Pack, but that doesn't count. There's the alternate cover. And holy 2001 style guide, am I right? Sadly, this did not come with the pamphlet. There's the inside. It'll be a little hard. And the discs is gonna be a bitch to show, but that's Thomas and Percy. And there's James. Love how they had the faces as the discs. I love that as a kid. I remember wanting this for a really long time. Don't know why they use the Ringo dubs, but I ain't complaining. One of the best releases, I think. This is a recent one. Hooray for Thomas. I don't know what that stuff is, but whatever. There's the spine. It's an Anchor Bay release. There's the back, and it comes with a pamphlet, and seemingly a few other things, like whatever. It comes, here's the disc, and it comes with the pamphlet and some random advertisement, which I can't be bothered to show. Oh, that is residue on there, if you can see it. Ugh. Alright, next up, Songs from the Station. I like this release. I don't know, I always loved the song DVDs and VHS tapes or whatever the fuck. It's another hit, it's a hit release. I'm not sure if Anchor Bay did this, since I know they did stuff after this, but like, maybe just like hit distributing and Anchor Bay making it? Well, that doesn't make sense either, because it has a 3D menu. I think this is the first one with a 3D menu. I just realized, I believe. I may be wrong. Whatever. That's Songs from the Station. This is everyone's favorite one. 10 Years of Thomas. Sadly, the Lionsgate version. I really want the Anchor Bay version, but since I have the Lionsgate version, unless you get it for like $1 or something, which is not gonna happen, I'll be happy just owning the Lionsgate version. I just prefer the Anchor Bay, durability. Alrighty, next up. Thomas Comes to Breakfast. It's the Anchor Bay version. There's the back. There's the disc. I'm not sure why it's Trust Thomas on it, but everyone questions that. Okay, this is a recent replacement, and you'll see why in a minute. This is a childhood copy, quote-unquote, Track Stars. Not my childhood copy, but it's a Lionsgate reprint that I got as a replacement for my other disc. You'll see, I'll get it now, yeah. I hate how that little thing's over Thomas. Alrighty, and here's what I was, let's say replacing. Just realized I had a little gash there. How did that happen? Wrong. I put it on backwards, like an idiot. This is the Universal copy. But something weird about this one, after the trailers and such, instead of going to the main menu, it goes to the second bonus features selection, which I think I remember doing that when I was little, but I don't know, it's weird. I ain't complaining. It's interesting. Alrighty. Next up, Thomas Gets Bumped. I can already feel that it's an Anchor Bay release. It's a sturdy case. Love it. I wish like people who sold like spare DVD cases, they kept this like hard plastic. Even comes with the booklet. Okay, I can't knock on it, but you get the point. And it's not closing properly. There we go. Alright, next up, Sing Along and Stories under the title Hop on Board Songs and Stories. It is a Lionsgate release. It's Hop on Board. Realizing that the bottom of it is poking out and is damaged. I'll fix that real quick. Not sure why it's like that, but whatever. I made it worse. There we go. Now we're good. Whatever. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. It's just so bad. Here is the CD and the DVD. Maybe it was meant to be sticking out a little bit. I don't know. Great. Now I've noticed a little gash, a little white part, and it's bothering me to hell back. Whatever. Anyways. Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon, the 2009 Lionsgate edition. I mean, other than the VHS one with Deezy or whatever, it's a pretty good release. It has Edward's Exploit and 2 other pretty good episodes, but like I don't know. I just never grew up with it. It just feels like a copy of another DVD. Not copy, but it feels like the same, visually on the cover as another DVD, which you'll see after this one. Alright, On Site with Thomas. The Anchor Bay version. Still with the tag, which I think I got it, Salty Secret, and Thomas Percy and the Dragon in the same bundle, I think. Even though this one's Anchor Bay, and the other 2 are this and Salty Secret is Anchor Bay, and the other one is Lionsgate. I don't know. I don't remember. There's the disc, and there's the pamphlet. Alrighty, here's my childhood. I love this one when I was little. To death and back. Let's see how damaged it is. Percy's Ghostly Trick. I love this one. Oh my god, I love this one. There's the disc. And even though I was born in 2008, I have the 2007 Anchor Bay version. Thank God, because I don't know, just the spine looks better than the Lionsgate reprints. Okay, remember what I said about the cases? This is what I meant. Tom's Halloween Adventures. This is the Universal reprint, and I swear it's a Mandela effect. I swear I remember these. Like, having the eco cases with the squares cut out and being really, like, flimsy. But no, apparently none of the Universal cases had this little recycle thing cut out, or just a completely different design. You'll see them in, you might see in the next one, actually. No, that's another Universal one. I'll get Percy and the Dragon for a comparison. You guys can, remember back, like, I thought all the Universal editions were like this, and I don't know why. Because I looked at even my childhood ones, all of them just had it, like, all of them had, like, filled in, or just a different thing, whatever. So now, I feel like I have to replace the Lionsgate ones for the good cases, but maybe I didn't just care, or, I don't know. It's all a mess anyway. Well, just goes a bit more to the air. Alright, next up, a double feature for my childhood. Trust Thomas and A Big Day for Thomas. There's that. And the back. Good for ordering, because these two actually came out back to back. And here are the discs. I hate... Another reason why I want to get rid of the Universal ones... These discs are awful. I hate the silver disc with a passion. Alright. After that, another double feature. The Canadian version of James Goes Buzz Buzz and Thomas and the Special Letter. Again, these came out back to back and... Oh... Huh? Okay then, well, this thing's probably scratched to hell and back, since apparently, I swear I remember it being functional. It came like this on a double-sided disc. Are they actually fucking insane? Well, now I know I gotta get rid of it. Not rid of this, but like, you know, I gotta change this out, since this thing's probably been rolling in there for years, and like, what did I do to this? Oh, just felt it fall as I was putting it back on the... Oh. Alright, someone entered my room, so I had to stop recording. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, Thomas's Trusty Friends. The Lionsgate version. It's a pack. It's one of the pack DVDs, so it's nice to have, but like, yeah, it's nice. It's a half part of my collection, of course. Alrighty, next up, Thomas Gets Tricked. The Canadian Maple Pictures version. Okay, I don't know why, but US Amazon gives me a lot of Canadian DVDs, and which would be normal if I lived maybe up north, but no, I live like near the farthest away from Canada. I live like Florida, way south. It's weird, but yeah, nice to have a nice to have a Ringo DVD. I have James Learns a Lesson as well, like, how do I say it? I have the DVD for it, but 2 issues. One, it's the 2014 version, which for some reason deleted all the bonus features. Good question as to why. And second, I don't have it in a case. I only have it in this. Okay, maybe a bit off, but a little off screen here is at least for my recording, is a DVD pouch with my extra DVDs and whatever. Might show them off at the end. Alrighty, here's a childhood favorite again. The reason why I love the Brave song. Thomas and the Toy Workshop. Oh my god. This one is a little scratched, so it like glitches like a little bit through, but it's pretty much entirely watchable. And here is the DVD. For some reason, it's the Anchor Bay disc in the Lionsgate case. I don't know if that was like a spare or what, so. Alrighty, next up, Ultimate Christmas. The 2014 or 15, the release dates are funky. Universal reprint. I think got this one off of Amazon too, not in the store. A lot of these I got online anyway. And there's the boring, bland blue disc and silver disc. Who cares, right? Alrighty. Next up is Percy Takes the quote-unquote plunge. Why it's like that, I don't know. Yeah. I remember watching this at a friend's house when I was little. There's that. Yeah, I definitely got this off. And here's the disc. It's the original Anchor Bay version. Thank God. I love the later Anchor Bay logo. If I can put it towards the camera. It's so good. Alrighty. Next up, Trackside Tunes. Pulling these off again, I'm realizing how much sticker residue is on them, or like whatever. The original Anchor Bay version. Bouncing Steam Cloud, except for Donald's Duck, where it's like, didn't I? Huh? Just realized Night Train never got one of them. With the booklet, and here is the disc. I just love the booklets. They're so good. Alright, next up, Engines and Escapades. The Canadian dual language version. It's just Canadian, but has French on it. Ooh, spooky. There's the spine, and there's the back. Huh, really? Yeah, it has both languages, too. Neat. So, ultimately useless. No, actually no. Rant time! You missed those from the last video. I don't get it. Why did this DVD, Carnival Capers, and Milkshake Muddle... Okay, so, every single other DVD has had bonus games, bonus games, like, special, just extra stuff. This one, and the other two I mentioned, they are missing an episode selection. On the main menu, there is there's play and languages, and in the case of this one and Carnival Capers, a bonus episode from some other random hit show. Not having like a game or whatever, even reused, I kinda get. Maybe it was like 20th Century Fox's thing or whatever, but not even an episode selection. That's the bare minimum for an episodic TV show, especially when you have the episodes listed right here on the back. Why? It's so. It boggles my mind. I got this one for a possible Engines and Escapades DVD. Honestly, I don't even know why I couldn't have just downloaded it, but I digress. I don't know why I just didn't get around to it. Whatever. Alright, next up. Mud. Glorious Mud. I heard that in the Unlucky Tug video. The Universal reprint. That is... Okay, that was falling apart at the top. Guess it's not. There's the back. Just realize it's using screenshots from two completely different things. So we got the pilot episode and some random season 9 episode. I think season 9 or 10, I don't know. Oh wow, the disc is red this time. That doesn't totally make it boring as all sin. Ooh. All right, this is one. I got this one at a Goodwill a few years back. Henry and the Elephant, the Lionsgate version. Again, pretty good release. I enjoy. I do think they probably should have renamed the VHS to Henry and the Elephant, but I guess it was to put Rheneas on the cover. You know, the new character of that season, but not that season, but you know, the new character of that release. Alrighty, next up, The Great Discovery. With the slipcase, somehow I got it off of Amazon with the slipcase. There's the spine. There's the back. And there's the disc. Good movie, good movie. I do want to just realize that the slip cover's kind of busted, but not kinda, just a few little dots. But hey, it's just the it is 95% good. I think I'll be fine. Okay, here's a release I've wanted for a while now. It's a little scratched up, so I got it off Amazon, not Amazon, eBay, Goodwill, but Rusty to the Rescue with the weird ass cover from the Lionsgate. And yeah, as you can see, it's definitely seen a few better days, but hey, I tested it, it works. That's what I'm excited. That's all I'm happy for. Rusty to the Rescue. Huh. Again, it has the Anchor Bay disc. Yet, I don't know. Alright. Hero of the Rails. The 2015 or 14 Universal Edition. One DVD I do want to get is the original Hero of the Rails disc. Not disc, case. Because, as you can see here, it says it's widescreen. I believe it's either earlier versions or some print had it as full screen, even though the disc was the exact same. I do want to pick up the full screen case for it. Just, you know, it's a neat novelty. And yeah, as you can see here, it is 1.78.1, which is just widescreen. 1.85.1 is slightly wider, in case people were wondering. And yes, in case you misread it like I did for years, it is not 1:78:1, it's 1.78.1. Or no, 1.78:1. It's a ratio. That took me a while to figure out. I don't know why, but whatever. Alright. Another childhood release, Holiday Express. The original version by Lionsgate. I love this one. The Cargo Challenge game was my effing childhood. I love it so much. Classic Storytime Collection. And I think this one has the fixed version of Mountain Adventure, which is, I think it's cool. Okay. Alright, next up. The Greatest Stories. I actually haven't sat down and watched a lot of these now that I think about it. It's the Lionsgate version. And it does. I actually own 2 cases of this. One of them at my mom's house, which somehow didn't come with a first disc. I don't know why. Probably scammed off of Amazon. Here's the first disc. And now I have this one, which has both discs. Alrighty. Now we're getting to, let's say my earlier habits with collecting. Playdate pack. The Canadian version. The US version is a lot thicker. It has 2 I don't own and 1 I got later in probably a multi-pack. Alright, so there's Really Brave Engines, Thomas the Jet Engine, and On Site with Thomas. And again, it's the thinner Canadian version. And I did get this sealed, I believe. But hey, there's some Maple Pictures, shrink wrap cheese, we'll say, or security sticker, whatever. Alrighty, this one holds a lot to me. Let's Explore with Thomas. It's a Canadian version. It's the Canadian version, and I wanted it since the DVDs are like all 4 DVDs had so many like games and bonus features. And when I was little and first collecting Thomas DVDs, I was all for those. It's why, as you can see, we're currently like 3/4 in, and we haven't really left the classic series much. We're only just now leaving it, actually. There's the spine, against Canadian Alliance Pictures, and here are the discs. Calling All Engines, Come Ride the Rails, Tales from the Tracks, Great to Be an Engine. Calling All Engines, realizing this kind of fell off, whatever. Come Ride the Rails, Tales from the Tracks, and a weird disc for It's Great to Be an Engine. I don't know why this is the way it is. The first one looked fine, but I think it looks good, but whatever. Alrighty. Another childhood box set. Full Steam Ahead, this is the Lionsgate version, which has Railway Friends, Wobbly Wheels and Whistles, and Team Up with Thomas. Here's Team Up with Thomas. I don't know why it's in reverse order. Wobbly Wheels and Whistles, and Railway Friends. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. It's ordered like that on the disc and backwards. Alrighty, here is what I believe is a rare one. Maybe not rare, but harder to find version. Animals Aboard, which is awful release, by the way. Hate how they made the Nitrogen era and even early Brenner era widescreen. Not full screen, I mean. Like, CGI in full screen looks awful. But as you can see, this is the Lionsgate version, which according to the wiki and from what I remember, it only came out in Target. So I'm not sure if this would be considered rare, but hey, it's at least the more uncommon version of Animals Aboard, which I'm happy. It has a bit of a damaged case, but like, whatever, right? Alright, next, the Christmas Engines. The Universal with the slipcover, yes. This was early Universal, where they actually put disc art, which I don't know why they stopped. I think, hold on. Did they? Oh, I just thought. Did they? No. I know. Christmas on Sodor didn't have like disc art, but I think all my releases of Universal don't have disc art, or they do have disc art. We'll see, because I've forgotten. Alrighty. Next up, next 3 up, our childhood copies. Dinos and Discoveries. I love this one when I was little. There's the disc. Again, Universal disc art looks weird. Next up, The Adventure Begins. Amazing movie, love it. There's the back. I like how. Oh, that reminds me. I'm not sure if this one is like this, but starting with Downs and Discoveries, I don't know why they did this, but they made every single thing like 360p. I believe, like, someone told me they were like it was like interlacing or whatever, which, again, I don't know that stuff, so I can't really confirm or deny, but yeah. This one, I don't think The Adventure Begins is like that, but I haven't seen on DVD in a while to check. Usually I just do the YouTube upload. I'm getting back into it. Alrighty. And Whale of a Tale. I think this is my, probably, maybe not my favorite, but of the episodic ones, my favorite of my childhood ones. That or when I was little, Toy Workshop. There's the disc. I love how they put the "and other adventures" subtitle back in. Amazing. Alrighty, we have the oddball of the family, Wild Water Rescue. Alright, it has a season 19 episode, 5 nitrogen episodes from some random bonus disc, and the model series determination. Also, just read the little thing, whistles, whales, and wipeouts. Okay, I wouldn't really call half this shit a wipeout, but okay, sure. There is the disc. Alrighty, the next two are the exact same DVD, but I'll get them both off at the same time because I feel funny. The U.S. and Canadian versions of Sword of Legend: The Lost Treasure. I got both these. I think the US version is my childhood copy, and this is one I got for Christmas when I couldn't find the case for the US version. Again, Amazon, whatever. I don't fucking know. There's the spines. There are the backs. You can definitely tell the Canadian version is a bit wanted for space. It says only an English version here, and you can see the little French Canadian bibbly bobbly boo. Don't know why, but so that's those two. And rounding off the US DVD collection is Start Your Engines. Oh, forgot to show the disc for Lost Treasure. I'll do that right now. Huh. Oh, really? It's a Canadian version, even though it doesn't have the French on it. It has the... Huh. Didn't even notice until now. Neat. Well, comes with a very loose pamphlet, and there's the disc. Let me get Lost Treasure for the discs. I will harvest you for your discs. Yeah. Oh, I think they have the exact same disc. Yeah, they probably do. There's Canadian. And yeah, they have the exact same disc. US. Righty. Next. Alright, now we get to the four UK DVDs I have. Starting off, Peep Peep Party, which sadly I got off of eBay and is very, very, not scratched. I don't think it's scratched or anything. It just doesn't work. Tried the toothpaste trick and everything. Nothing. It's sad, but what do you expect? First UK import. The next three I got from a friend for decent prices. So I mean, I'm not sure I'm saying decent, but whatever. It's good. Blue Mountain Mystery. Really happy to have this one. Here's a disc. Really good. Really gotta have the UK though. This is amazing. Next up, Start Your Engines. Yes, I have both the UK and US versions of this one. There's the spine. There's the back. This one stuff in it. And the disc. Also, love the blue they have. Also, I'm sorry, but I don't like how the UK DVDs have the intro every single time. It makes the DVD feel way longer than it actually is. Okay, so, for those who haven't got UK DVDs, listen up. Journey Beyond Sodor with the slipcover. There's the spine. There's the back. The UK slipcovers are so much harder. You have to actually try to get it off. It's not just a slip on and off easy like the US slip cases. No, they're on pretty tight. It makes it a bit of a mess to get them back in. I've kind of loosened it up a little bit in my care, so wait, like they go on. They go on there. And don't break this little thing here. It feels like a flap. It is not a flap. At least I don't think it is. Alrighty. Quick intermission from Thomas stuff because I just had an extra slot on the shelf and I didn't want to have like a weird empty space. Toy Trains for Christmas parts 1, 2, and 3. This is something a friend of mine showed me for a Christmas stream of his. Shout out to Toy Connor. He's a NASCAR. He doesn't do NASCAR videos, but he has like a music video a while ago. Check it out. There's the disc. Yeah, I decided to he showed me part 3, the song at the beginning, and I just got the disc because why not? You know, it was $15 on eBay. I was already spending a ton of money, so picked it up along the way. Why not? Alrighty, on to the Blu-rays. Now you actually see me taking stuff off. Thomas and the Magic Railroad 20th anniversary. I think this is, I'm not sure how sought after this is nowadays, but yeah, I'm glad I have this now. I didn't get it on release, but I feel like, yeah, it's pretty hard to get now. Those are the discs. Great to have it, even though I love I prefer the full screen version when rewatching, but whatever. Alright, next up, Misty Island Rescue. Kind of sing the song there. Yeah, not really sure what else to say. It's Misty Island Rescue. Got the DVD and if this thing will actually spin into space, the Blu-ray copy. Neat. Alright. Next up, Day of the Diesels with a slipcover too. It has a few stickers on it, but whatever, right? It doesn't really matter. The Blu-ray menus, the DVD and Blu-ray menus are actually really interesting. The DVD was made in a way so it would look fine on cropped 4x3 TVs. The Blu-ray menu is just straight up 16:9 complacent. You could check the wiki. It's interesting once you notice it. Okay, the Diesels DVD and Blu-ray. Now I'm kind of thinking a stylized Thomas Blu-ray logo. Maybe that. Not sure how that would look, but yeah. Alrighty, next up, Blue Mountain Mystery. There's the spine. There's the back. Gotta have pretty much the definitive versions of both. There's a little pamphlet inside. And here are the discs. Don't get used to sun bleach like the Hornby thing I have. Okay, next up, King of the Railway, the movie. I don't know why I say like the teaser trailer. The E1 Canadian version actually. Yeah, the next 3 are all Canadian versions. Alright, good. Has the little pamphlet. This is probably when it comes to merchandise, this is probably like, I love the King of the Railway merchandise. They're so good. DVD and Blu-ray. The Trackmaster sets. Oh. Alrighty, next up, Tale of the Brave, or Une Histoire de Courage. The history of courage, it sounds like. To a dumbass American. Alright, there's... Oh, no. Oh, yay! Here's your... Huh. Actually, does it specify a... Probably expired code. Alright, had to stop recording because someone came in again. Tale of the Brave. There's a spine. There's the thing. There's a back. Yay, we're back to this joke. Digital code that's probably expired. There's the little pamphlet. Canadian version too. And here's the subscribe, and whatever the hell. Don't think you could... Is there a phone number? There was not a phone number on this. Damn. And here are the DVD and Blu-ray discs. Alrighty. Second to last, Legend of the Lost Treasure, the Canadian Blu-ray. I don't know why I keep getting Canadian versions of things. Alright, more expired codes. And here is the disc. Weird how this one has a front, and this one just has the code at the front and blank back, while the other actually had a printed front and back, which is whatever. Alrighty. Last but not least for Blu-rays, The Great Race. There's the back. Here's that. Yeah, there's nothing here saying it's Canadian. Like the last one. It has a printed front and printed back, and here's the expired code, the magazine stuff, a booklet, which it's just an it's just a folding out advertisement for toys. Buy our toys. Ba-dump and ba-dump. Alrighty, now... Without Blu-ray, your TV, your HD TV, it's just a TV. Alrighty, last but not least, the VHS tapes. The Strand the Strand VCI version of Thomas Gets Tricked, which is currently non-functional since the beginning is mostly static. Don't really like that, so I do want to replace this. There's the tape. Stupid thing hard to close. Alright, this is the one I'm happiest to have. The original 1990 version, James Learns a Lesson, with the alternate cover that others didn't have. I am so happy to have this one, and I love that it comes with a little protective film around, so the front doesn't get up. With a blue tape as well. That the guy complained about having stickers. The stickers are not that bad. All right, love how this feels this is like a brick of a tape. I love it. Alrighty, Strand VCI, tenders and turntable, not tables, table, with a weird thing there. There's the spine. There's the back, and here is the disc. The master is actually the original Strand VCI version, which is neat, with the whole logo and all that jazz. It has the same opening logo as James Learns a Lesson. Next up, Thomas Breaks the Rules. There's the spine, there's the back, there's the tape. Alright, wrapping off the Ringo tapes, Thomas Breaks the Rules. There's the spine, there's the back, there's the tape. Strand Home Video, Strand VCI, I believe are the same. I don't know why. I don't know why Home Video is on the tape and VCI is on the thing. That's fine. Alrighty. First Anchor Bay tape. Trust Thomas. There's the back. There is the rather good condition tape. Alrighty. Alright, the Strand Home Video version of Thomas Gets Bumped. with the gold sticker on it. Really good condition. There's the back. There is the tape. This one has a broken hi-fi track. Look at what that means. But if you turn off hi-fi, it does work perfectly. So I put it as a yellow on the spreadsheet. Check the description. Alrighty, this is a tape-only one. Daisy and Other Stories. It's this and another one are the only ones I have that lack a tape or can slip. Alrighty, Percy's again. I was originally not gonna get this one, but I had to have it on tape as well. There's the back. There's the spine. And there's the tape. The ink label one too. Neat. Alright, this is one I have 2 copies of. They're the exact same, so I kept the better condition one on my shelf. Tom's Christmas Party, the Anchor Bay version. There's the back, there's the spine, there's the back, and there is the tape label. I say tape label, they're all the same, right? Alrighty, next up. Tom is on a special letter. A bit of a glitch at the end, but like overall not bad. Like it plays fine for the most part. Bit of a off-center label, but that might be from age or from who knows. Maybe manufacturing defect. All right, the only non-exclusive one I have on VHS and not DVD. Thomas and his friends help out. Spine, a back, a tape. I don't have a lot to say about the tapes, honestly, since, well, I've had them for a short time, but I enjoy watching them. They're recently they've been my favorite way to watch the show, but who knows. Gallant Old Engine and Other Stories. Alright, there's the spine, there's the back. Tape. As you can tell, I'm getting a little tired of going back and forth for nearly an hour. I don't know how long it was. I've had to stop recording a few times. Alrighty. Sing-along and stories. I have 2 copies of this. One of them non-working. I got a replacement copy. It's working. This is actually the cover from the non-working copy, since the working copy had a worse condition case. Now, the old one is ink label. New one is a sticker label. I'll show both. I'll show both later, or not as in later, as in part 4. Oh, this is my holy grail, or not holy grail, but my personal one. Thomas Meets the Queen. Oh, I love that I have this one. Got an eBay lot with a few other tapes. I love it so much. Thomas Meets the Queen. So glad to have this. And I wish I got my DVD of it back on store. Alrighty, next up. A Big Day for Thomas. The Anchor Bay version. The original VHS version of this is really rare, really expensive, and really out of my reach. It has the ink label tape, so neat. Just a few more. Alrighty, we're reaching the season 5 releases. Alright, the original version of Cranky Bugs. Spine, a back, and a tape. And sticker label. I'm going to. Alright, my only other one that is tape only, Races, Rescues, and Runaways. There's the tape. Not really sure what you want. Not sure what to say. It's just the tape. This is an interesting one. So, I got this and Make Someone Happy and a basically like 90% of my other tapes in a lot. But Spills and Chills, it came in Make Someone Happy's thing, And the funny thing is, the spills and chills that came in this one didn't have the Thomas and Magic Railroad teaser. You can see where this is going. The Make Someone Happy one did. So I swapped them. So this is the Magic Railroad copy. I find that fun. Alright. Next up is Thomas's Christmas Wonderland with a weird JB on it. I don't know why. There's the back. It's rare on DVD, so I want to have it on tape. And there is the tape. Alrighty. Next up, my most recent clamshell, I think. Or, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Thomas and the Magic Railroad, which is very big. There we go. Now show it. Now whoever's been bothered by that is now unbothered. Yay. There's the back. There. Oh, that hurt. There is the tape. Case has seen better days. Alrighty, so next up is Thomas's Trackside Tunes. There's the spine. There's the back. Just realized I haven't tested the last couple ones, so I'll probably test those later. Trackside Tunes. Best of Percy, and I only realized the front is embossed. Like, Percy's face is embossed. That's neat. There's the back. And it has... Oh, it has a later tape. The one without, like... The one that weirdly isn't capitalized. I don't know why. Same with Trackside Tunes, actually. I don't know why they didn't capitalize those for the original release. Alrighty. Same thing for Percy's Ghostly Trick. Had to have Best of Thomas. And frankly, it was $2 per tape. I kind of had to pick whatever I could have. Best of Thomas, Collector's Edition. Good release, good release. Alrighty. Last couple. James the Red Balloon. Let me put this down a little bit. James the Red Balloon. There's the tape. There's the back. Here's the tape. Why did I say tape twice? Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Alright. New friends from Thomas. There's the front. There's the spine. There's the back. Roll over my foot. New friends from Thomas. Alright. Seams versus Diesels. Yeah, the slip's a little broken. You can kind of tell I'm getting a little burnt out from this. Probably should have done this so separately, but whatever. That's the spine. There's the back. The spine again. And the tape. And finally, to round out the VHS collection, Percy Saves the Day. And it closed weirdly, of course it did. Alright, there's the front. There's the side. There's the back. And there is the disc, which is weirdly, it looks really weird because there's no, like, Thomas stuff on it. As a little bonus, I'll show you the 2 CDs I have of it. Or 1 CD, 1, I believe, DVD. You'll see. I have All-Star Tracks. Got this at a train museum a while ago. How I Met Your Friend Tails Chip. Check out his channel. Makes really good remasters. And what I heavily overpaid for, Mission Rescue PC game. You slightly off screen, if I move the camera, you can see it right there at the very edge. Mission Rescue PC game with all the stuff in it. I got it new off of Amazon for a staggering $50. I way overpaid, I admit. Mission Rescue, and that concludes the Thomas and Friends DVD and VHS collection. Not sure when I record it, but next time we'll do the My Little Pony collection and my miscellaneous DVDs, where you'll see in full force why I absolutely hate Nickelodeon box sets nowadays. But that's for another day. See ya.